Oh, I really fancy Eamon Holmes.
What?
I just love him and Ruth, and I think they're so cute together.
And who would
She fancies you?
Yeah.
Were you surprised that she fancied you?
Well, I mean, as I'm appearing in public now, I'll say yes. You know, but you know, it is.
A lot of women fancy Eamon Holmes, don't they? Don't they, Charlotte?
Well, I like the way that it's kind of connected to your relationship with Ruth. So I think basically Ruth has to take quite a lot of the credit for that. That's all I'm saying.
Give him that.
I think people look and they say, where could we get someone so handsome, so humorous, so kind, so just lovely company? Look at you two today. I mean, you were just miserable old faces. I come in here today and look at you. Smiling.
Grinning,
you know,
joyous.
Lovely. Like
Richard Arnold's so excited you're in. He's gone all the way to the Love Island villa. Any sign of Laura this morning, or is she pining for Mr. Holmes?
Well, I can exclusively reveal, chaps, back in the GMB studio, that here in the Love Island villa, the Islanders have been tossing and turning all night. In particular, Laura, I don't know whether it's because she's been thinking of you, big man, but it wouldn't be the first time that someone has lost sleep over your good self. I believe in the medical profession, it's known as a night terror, Eamon, and I've had a few of them thinking about your good self in the absence of Ruth over my years working with you. But yes, here we are. We're live from the Love Island villa. This is where it's all been happening over the last 57 days out of your life that you are not going to get back. They've torn through 25,000 meals, 200 condoms have been thrown into the mix, and 828 bottles of sunscreen. But this is the money for me, because apart from Jack, who we've established has put on a little bit of a dress size this summer, over the last 2 months, this is what the Islanders have been subsisting on. And that's your first clue. If you want to get into your string bikini, Garraway, in time for your summer holiday in August, it's pet food. That's the way forward, and that's the duty of care here at ITV.
Pet food? Seriously? Have you ever eaten? Well, have you ever eaten pet food? Anyway, look, I'm stuck on that. But last night we finally got to meet the Islander families, and they finally got to meet their kind of potential in-laws.
Absolutely, the future in-laws from heaven or hell. But first of all, here's your penultimate spoiler alert. And there you have it. So let's bring you up to speed on last night's show. So yes, Wes's mum was the one that lit up the Twitter sphere, Kate, with comparisons drawn not only to Gail from Coronation Street, fair comment I would say, but also your good self, Kate. Take a look at yourself and Wes's mum.
Actually, yeah.
Wes's mum is like you before you fell in love with a little box of hair colour.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'm proud to be
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Wes's mum aside, what other parents caused a stare?
Well, as we know, Alex squared. I've given you the spoiler alert, so I'm not spoiling it for you if you've already sent Auntie out of the room. It was Alex and Alexandra who bolted from the villa last night, but not before Dr. Alec was given short shrift by the future mother-in-law who was not to be.
Oh, Alex, I'm not sure what show you thought you were coming on. One thing that I didn't grasp, when you recoupled, you seemed to expect her to be grateful after she'd been rejected, and then you deigned to bring her back to your side. And I thought, hey, young man.
The moment we've all been waiting for, though, was, of course, when Danny with an I introduced Jack, not so much face-to-face as face-to-face time, with Danny Dyer Sr. And here's what happened.
Where is he? I'm going to kill him.
Oh, don't you dare.
Kill him. Where is he?
Don't you dare.
Here he is, look.
Jack, sit down. Sit down and
Joe, I'll be nervous to meet you.
Now!
I'll be nervous.
Look at him, look at him.
Oh, no.
Look at his little face. Look at him, look. Do you know what, Jack? Listen, proper geezer, I've got to say, mate.
Yeah.
No, listen, I approve of you, mate. I think you're absolutely bang on.
So there you have it, absolutely bang on. The seal of approval from Danny Dyer Sr. there for Jack, and calls on the Twitter sphere for them to have their own reality show. Are you ready to keep up with the Dyers? It's goodbye to the Kardashians, and no doubt they'll be shifting an awful lot of this.
Pet food, I'm still confused by that. And they look like the winners, don't they, basically? Is that what we think for tonight's final?
They really do. They really do. 50 grand up for grabs. 4 couples competing at 9 o'clock. Live final on ITV2. I'm going to crack this open and knock up a frittata and see you in an hour.
Thank you.
OK, I want to try it. If you end up looking like those people on Love Island...
Well, apparently,
if
Danny and Jack are the winners tonight, they will be the only Love Island winners that haven't tried it, meaning Nookie.
Doing bits.
Apparently so.
Doing bits,
Apparently that's the way it is.